Hello, good morning, students. How are you? I think you are quite well and study intensive and extensive study. Today, can you tell me what can you tell me elements of earth magnetic field? We will tell you elements of the earth magnetic field. Elements of the earth magnetic fields are angle of declination, angle of deep, and horizontal component of the earth magnetic field. Elements of earth magnetic field are angle of deep, angle of declination, and third one is horizontal component of the earth magnetic field. First, we will tell you elements of earth magnetic field. Our earth behaves like a magnet, you know it. First one is angle of declination, second angle of deep, and third one is horizontal component of earth's magnetic field. Horizontal components of earth magnetic field. These are the elements of earth magnetic field. Now we will discuss earth magnetism. Earth magnetism. Our next topic is earth magnetism. You know, a freely suspended magnetic needle points towards north and south direction. A freely suspended magnetic needle points towards north-south direction. If a magnetic needle is freely suspended, its north pole points towards the south and south pole points towards the north. We have tell you, if a needle is freely suspended, its north pole rests itself towards the south and south pole rests itself towards the north. Now second one is a buried iron piece become a magnet if its axis is parallel to the axis of a freely suspended magnet. A buried iron piece in the earth can become a magnet if its axis is parallel to the axis of a freely suspended magnet in the rest position. Then after some time, iron piece is found to become magnet. Now third one, what are neutral points? Neutral points are the points where magnetic field due to a magnet. Neutral points are the points where magnetic field due to a magnet is exactly balanced by the magnetic field of the earth. Neutral points are those points where magnetic field due to a magnet is exactly balanced by the magnetic field of the earth. If earth has no magnetism of its own, then we cannot find neutral points. If earth has no magnetism of its own, then we cannot find neutral points. These are, we have discussed earth magnetism. Now our next topic is geographic meridian. What is geographic meridian? Geographic meridian. Our next topic is geographic meridian. A vertical plane passing through the axis of the rotation of the earth is known as geographic meridian. A vertical plane passing through the axis of rotation of the earth is known as geographic meridian. A vertical plane passing through the axis of rotation of the earth is known as geographic meridian. Now we will discuss magnetic meridian. Magnetic meridian. Our next topic is magnetic meridian. A vertical plane passing through the axis of a freely suspended magnet. A vertical plane passing through the axis of a freely suspended magnet is known as magnetic meridian. Now we will discuss angle of declination. What is angle of declination? Angle of declination. Angle of declination. First we draw the diagram for the angle of declination. For this we draw the diagram of angle of declination. Here this is angle theta, this is angle theta, and this is angle delta, and this is vertical component and this is horizontal component. This is magnetic meridian, magnetic meridian, and this is geographic meridian. This is magnetic meridian and this is geographic meridian. These are the points A, B, C, D. This is C dash and this is D dash. This is also angle theta. This is resultant R. Now we will discuss what is angle of declination. Angle of declination. This is also known as magnetic declination. This is also known as magnetic declination. What is angle of declination, the acute angle between magnetic meridian and geographical meridian is called angle of declination at that point. The acute angle between magnetic meridian and geographic meridian is called angle of declination at that point. This is magnetic meridian and this is the geographic meridian, and this is delta, this is angle of deep. Delta is the angle of deep. Now we will discuss angle of deep. What is angle of deep? This is also known as magnetic inclination. Angle of deep, which is also known as magnetic inclination. Angle of deep. This is very important topic. What is angle of deep? This is also known as magnetic inclination. Magnetic inclination. Angle of deep at a place. Angle of deep at a place is angle between direction of the earth magnetic field and horizontal component of the earth magnetic field at the magnetic meridian at that place. The angle between direction of the earth magnetic field and horizontal component of the earth magnetic field at magnetic meridian at that place. Now at earth magnetic poles, magnetic needle directs itself in the vertical position. At earth magnetic pole, magnetic needle directs itself in the vertical position. Therefore angle of deep is 90 degree. At earth magnetic pole, magnetic needle directs itself in the vertical position, that is delta is equal to 90 degree. Delta is equal to, that is angle of deep is 90 degree. At magnetic equator, magnetic needle aligns in the horizontal position. Therefore angle of deep is 0 degree. At magnetic equator, this is angle of deep. At magnetic pole, at magnetic equator, angle of deep is equal to 0 degree. At magnetic pole, angle of deep is 90 degree, and at magnetic equator, angle of deep is 0 degree. This is asked in board examination. Thus angle of deep is measured by deep circle. Angle of deep is measured by deep circle. The deep angle increases as we move from 0 to 90 degree. The angle of deep increases from 0 to 90 degree as we move from magnetic equator to poles. Angle of deep increases from 0 to 90 degree as we move from magnetic equator to poles. Now in very short form, angle of deep is defined as angle made by Earth's total magnetic field with the horizontal direction. Angle made by made by earth total magnetic field in horizontal direction, this is known as angle of D. In very short form we can say angle made by earth's total magnetic field in the horizontal direction is known as angle of D. Now we will discuss what is geographic axis. Our next topic is what is geographic axis. Geographic axis. Geographic axis. The straight line passing through the geographic north and geographic south. The straight line passing through the geographic north and geographic and south pole. Geographical north and south pole of the earth is called geographic axis. It is the axis of the rotation of the earth. The straight line passing through the geographic north and geographic south. Straight line passing through the geographic north and geographic south. Geographical south pole of the earth is known as geographic axis. It is the axis of the rotation of the earth. For this, first we draw the diagram. Suppose this is my earth and this is a magnet. This is magnet. This is earth surface. What is this? The earth surface. Suppose this is magnetic. This is magnetic south, earth magnetic south pole or magnetic south pole. This is earth magnetic north pole. This is earth magnetic north pole, and suppose this is geographic axis of rotation. This is geographic axis of rotation. Geographic axis of rotation. This is geographic axis of rotation. This is magnetic. This is magnetic equator. This is magnetic equator. Now from this direction to this direction, and this is from this direction to this direction. This is earth magnetic north pole. This is earth surface. Earth surface. This is magnetic equator. This is magnetic equator. Now we will this is earth magnetic north pole. This is earth magnetic south pole. Now we will discuss. We have discussed what is geographic axis, the straight line passing through the geographic north and geographic south pole of the earth is known as, is called geographic axis. It is the axis of the rotation of the earth. Now what is magnetic axis? What is magnetic axis? The straight line passing through the magnetic north plus magnetic south. The straight line passing through the magnetic north and south pole of the earth is known as magnetic axis. The straight line passing through the magnetic north and magnetic south pole of the earth is known as magnetic axis. Now we will discuss what is magnetic equator. Our next topic is magnetic equator. Magnetic equator. First we draw the diagram of, suppose this is our earth and this is a magnet. This is a magnet. This is geographic axis. This is geographic axis. This is geographic north. This is geographic south, and this is we can draw this by this is geographic north and this is geographic south. This is the south pole of the magnet and this is the north pole of the magnet. Now this is magnetic axis. This is magnetic axis. This is magnetic axis. You can write SM, and this is magnetic north pole and M. First we will tell you what is magnetic equator. It is a great circle on the earth perpendicular to the magnetic axis. It is a great, this is geographic axis. This is geographic axis. What is magnetic equator? It is the great circle on the earth perpendicular to the magnetic axis. Now we will discuss horizontal component of earth magnetic field. Our next topic is horizontal component of the earth magnetic field. Horizontal component of earth magnetic field. also very important topic for the board examination point of view. First we draw the diagram, horizontal component of the Earth's magnetic field. Horizontal component of the Earth magnetic field. This is angle of D, delta, and this is geographic meridian. What is this? Geographic meridian. Geographic meridian, and this is magnetic meridian. This is magnetic meridian. This is geographic meridian and this is the magnetic meridian. This is horizontal component of the Earth, that is BH, and this is vertical component of the Earth. This is vertical component of the Earth and this is horizontal component of the Earth, and this is angle of D, and let this angle is alpha. This is magnetic meridian and this is geographic meridian. Now we will tell you horizontal components of the Earth's magnetic field. Who had discovered horizontal component of the Earth magnetic field? Can you tell me? It was discovered by William Gilbert. William Gilbert discovered the horizontal component of the Earth magnetic field. Suppose delta, it is the component of the Earth total magnetic field. It is the component of the Earth's total magnetic field in the horizontal direction. It is the component of the Earth's total magnetic field. We have discussed horizontal component of the Earth magnetic field. It is the component of the Earth's total magnetic field in the horizontal direction. Now, in the magnetic meridian, if delta is the angle of D at any place, if delta is the angle of D at any place, then horizontal component of the Earth magnetic field, horizontal component of Earth total magnetic field, that is BH is equal to B cos delta. Here delta is equal to 0 and cos 0 is equal to 1. Thus we can at magnetic equator delta is equal to 0. At magnetic equator delta is equal to 0, therefore BH is equal to B cos 0, cos 0 value 1, therefore we can write B. This is the horizontal component of the Earth's total magnetic field. At magnetic pole, you know, delta is equal to 0. At magnetic pole, delta is equal to 90 degree. At magnetic pole, delta is equal to 90 degree. Therefore, what will be BH? BH is equal to B cos 90 degree, cos 90 0, therefore BH is equal to 0. Thus what we can see here, we see value of horizontal component of earth magnetic field is different at different places. That is value of BH. Value of BH on earth surface is different at different places. Now we will discuss relation between elements of earth magnetic field. Relation between elements of the earth magnetic field. Relation between elements of earth magnetic field. This is also very important topic. What is the relation between elements of the earth magnetic field? If delta is the angle of dip at any place, then horizontal and vertical component of the earth magnetic field will be BH is equal to B cos delta, and vertical component BB is equal to B sin delta. Horizontal component BH is equal to B cos delta, and vertical component BB is equal to B sin delta. Suppose this is my equation first and this is my equation second. Now we will divide second by first, then BB upon BH is equal to B sin delta upon B cos delta. Cancel B, that is, this implies BB upon BH is equal to tan delta. Now square equation first and equation second. Squaring equation first, second, and add. Then BH square plus BB square, that is B square cos square delta plus B square sin square delta. We take common B square, that is cos square delta plus sin square delta. Now cos square delta plus sin square delta is equal to 1. That is B square is equal to BH square plus BB square. Then what will be value of B? B is equal to under root BH square plus BB square. This is the relation between the horizontal component of the earth magnetic field. Here we see three equations. What are the three equations? First, second, and third are different relationship. For equation first, second, third are the different relationship between the elements of the earth magnetic field. By knowing these relations, we can determine magnitude and direction of earth magnetic field at any place. Now we will solve numerical. Depends on earth magnetic field. Our first numerical is First numerical, in the magnetic meridian of a certain place, in a magnetic meridian of a certain place, the horizontal component of earth magnetic field is 0.26 Gauss. Horizontal, this is question number 5. Horizontal component of the earth magnetic field is 0.26 Gauss and deep angle is 60 degree. Deep angle, that is delta is equal to 60 degree. What is the magnitude of the earth in this location? What is the magnitude of the earth in this location? We know BH is equal to B cos delta, value of BH 0.26 is equal to B cos 60 degree. We know cos 60 equal to 1 upon 2. Then 0.26 is equal to 1 upon 2 B. B is equal to 0.26 into 2. Then B is equal to 0.52 Gauss. Now we will discuss next numerical. Our next numerical is question number 6. Name the instrument. Name the instrument which is used to measure. Name the instrument which is used to measure, which is used to determine horizontal component of the Earth's magnetic field at a place. Name the instrument. Name the instrument used to determine. Name the instrument which is used to determine horizontal component of Earth's magnetic field. Horizontal component of Earth's magnetic field. Earth's magnetic field at a place. Can you tell me? Name the instrument which is used to determine horizontal component of the Earth's total magnetic field. The answer of this question is vibration magnetometer. Vibration magnetometer. Vibration magnetometer is used to determine horizontal components of the magnetic field at a place. Thank you.